everybody using Duracell batteries?
You kidding? The second I heard they had a battery that outlasts all other brands, I bought the family a whole case.
Reminds me of the first time we tried Duracell batteries. We were living in Tulsa with your great Aunt Emma. We shared a one-room apartment.
Herb, did you slip her one of those other batteries?
Me?
The copper top. Tops them all.
Hey, look at that. Ocean Spray has a diet drink.
Lifestyle? Something different for us diet drinkers. What is she drinking? Lifestyle. A low-calorie drink that's healthy, too.
And 100% vitamin C.
Yes, low-calorie lifestyle.
Wave the wave!
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Hold on to your butt.
Where extinction ends.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Adventure begins. A Steven Spielberg film.
Clever girl.
Jurassic Park, now on video cassettes. Get a $5 rebate with required purchases of Jell-O, ready-to-eat pudding and gelatin snacks.
Feeling brave? Need to scare up some excitement? Then take a ride on the original haunted hayride in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Of course, they've dug up some old frights from the past, but this year's ride is better than ever. With so many surprises, new and old, you'll barely get a moment's rest, but they'll guarantee a ride that will entertain you. The original haunted hayride and spooky magic show, Glen Farm Road, Route 138 in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Call 401-846-0200 for reservations.
There'll be tricks.
Igor.
And treats.
Igor.
Because now, when you stock up on Pepsi and Doritos, you'll find coupons for savings on Hershey's candies. It's the perfect recipe for a... They're savage rulers from the other side of the galaxy.
From now on, Bejor will be the Dominion's responsibility. They'll be running this station.
Now they're about to conquer our side.
I want to know why my chief of operations is lying in the infirmary while the Jem'Hadar who beat him is free to walk the station.
Does the station stand on the threshold of peace? Or Armageddon?
Prepare to launch photon torpedoes.
An all-new episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Sunday night at 10 on your Fox 64.
George Carlin believes laughter is the one language everyone understands.
What's Pakistani for bite me?
George Carlin, season premiere October 16th.
The man.
Provocative.
He goes out there and mixes it up.
He's got more nerve than a toothache.
He touches on real issues.
The broadcast.
Controversial.
Topics that he goes after are cutting edge.
I don't think Geraldo is afraid to ask the tough questions.
Geraldo goes in with his heart.
The reason.
Daring. He really speaks for us. Geraldo has more guts than the average 10 talk show host.
You haven't seen it till you see it on Geraldo.
Weekdays at 11 on your Fox 64. Your Fox 64 wants to send you things.
Now you realize those German episodes have never been seen on American TV before, so check them out during Pythonathon. That's a major deal for you hardcore Python fans. We'll take a break and be back with a look at a couple of outstanding Python movies. Stick around.
Celebrate 25 years of bankers, politicians, and killer baby carriages. Watch the Pythonathon, 25 years of Monty Python's Flying Circus. It all starts Sunday at noon, only at Comedy Central.
Hell is a dark prison filled with lost souls and demons. How do you escape this damnation? Blast the pink demon right between their beady little eyes.
The best doom for the 64-bit Jaguar.
Throat needs soothing? Reach for new Celestial Seasoning Soothers. Real fruit juice flavor in all natural herbal throat drops. Not too sweet, not too strong. Sore throat relief that's just right. Celestial Seasoning Soothers.
So I was at the dentist, and I said, "Doctor, I'm concerned." "Why?" he asked. "Would I be giving up great cavity protection if I used, more refreshing toothpaste?" He said, "No, Marty, you can have both."
Introducing Icy Mint Crest. We started with the fluoride ingredient thousands of dentists use in their offices and added a refreshing sensation for your mouth.
So I use Icy Mint Crest, and my worries are over. Now that's refreshing.
New Icy Mint Crest, a refreshing choice from the dentist's choice.
Erica Kane eloped with Dr. Jeff Martin, got divorced and married Phil Brent, the son of Ruth, who married Joe. They adopted Tad, who became a cad because he slept with Marion and her daughter Liza, who framed Jesse but loved Greg, who really loved Jenny, sister of Tad, who rescued Dixie from Adam, who hated Palmer, who divorced Daisy, Donna, Cynthia, and Natalie, who once tried to kill Erica, who gave birth to Bianca, got kidnapped, married Dimitri, stabbed Dimitri, and returned to modeling. All My Children, it's more than a storyline, it's a legacy.
You know how to listen. You listen with your whole body, your hands, your eyes, your face. You are a confidant. Nothing is more comfortable than the sound of your voice. Sprint wants to reward you for that. Introducing Time Bank, the only program that credits you with 1 free minute for every 5 you spend on the phone, month after month, automatically.
Finally, a long-distance calling program for people like us. People who really know how important relationships are. That's why Time Bank is perfect for me. For every 5 minutes I spend on the phone, I get 1 free. So can you. Call now and Sprint will switch you for free. Then all you have to do is be yourself. There's no limit to the amount of free time you can earn. Call now and Sprint will start you off with an extra bonus. 60 free minutes. Finally, somebody understands the way we spend time on the phone.
Imagine that, being rewarded for something that comes naturally.
Call now, 1-800-621-7497.
A lot of people think evil is kind of an obvious, somewhat tangible thing, but I'll tell you it's a lot sneakier than that. Evil is in the face of every frat guy that ever raised a beer cup and went, woo! It's underneath the melon-stained tarps at a Gallagher show. Evil is in the mouth of every woman who said to me, oh, you have to read The Bridges of Madison County, it's the best book. That keeps the chain of mediocrity going in this country, and that's evil.
Don't take comedy from strangers. Watch Comedy Central.
Hey, folks, we're celebrating 25 years of Monty Python here at Comedy Central, and here's a cool thing. At midnight on New Year's Eve, Comedy Central is showing a never-before televised version of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's backwards. I'm kidding. It features commentary from Gilliam and Jones, the two Terrys who directed it. Watch that, then get up late the next day and start watching the Pythonathon at noon. Here's a classic Grail moment right now just to whet your appetite.
None shall pass.
I have no quarrel with you, good Sir Knight.
Having a cat can do wonders for a person's health and happiness. It can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, helping us lead longer, fuller lives. Well, now you can return the favor by feeding your cat Iams every day. Cats love its taste, and it's more nutritious because its quality ingredients are more digestible. Iams cat food, good for life, from the Iams Company.
You know, American Express has this new card out, and they act like as soon as you get one, you'll spend your days arranging flowers someplace grand, where everything smells like potpourri. I mean, come on. A credit card is a tool. You pick a hammer based on how well it hammers. You pick a credit card based on how useful it is. And no credit card is more useful than MasterCard, because no card is more accepted. I mean, you can use MasterCard at 3 times more places than American Express, so you can use it for groceries, or sheetrock, or trips to Sweden, and pretty much anything else you need, even flower arrangements. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card. It's smart money.
Throat needs soothing? Reach for new Celestial Seasoning Soothers. Real fruit juice flavor in all natural herbal throat drops. Not too sweet, not too strong. Sore throat relief that's just right. Celestial Seasoning Soothers.
Hey, we're kicking off a massive Monty Python celebration here at Comedy Central. And of course, where there's a celebration, there's always a little controversy. Now, do you remember the Gumbies?
No. My brain in my head. Oh!
Well, apparently, some members of the American branch of the Gumby family are upset about the stereotypical depiction of Gumbies and are planning a protest of Comedy Central's Pythonathon. Joining us now via satellite from Chicago are Mr. J.Z. Gumby and Mr. P.A. Gumby. Gentlemen, welcome.
Hello, Mark.
Hi. Now, what seems to be the problem? What's the big?
Well, how about that clip you just showed? I mean, we are very upset with Comedy Central for perpetuating a negative and outdated stereotype of Gumbies.
Exactly. Look, Gumbies are vital, contributing members of society in all professions. Look, I ask you, is this not Monty Python's version of Amos and Andy?
Well, thank you, gentlemen, and I'm sure the milkmen of the world will be just as offended by this. We've got Cleese and Palin in a classic, that's two classics, Python sketch to close out our show when we come back.
As a little girl, whenever I got sick, my mom always brought me a bowl of chicken soup. Today, when my daughter gets sick, I can give her something more nutritious, Pediasure.
Ask your pediatrician. Great-tasting Pediasure provides more complete, balanced nutrition than old-fashioned home remedies like chicken soup, milkshakes, or gelatin.
I hate it when she gets sick. At least I can be sure she's getting the nutrition she needs with Pediasure.
Sometimes you just need a Milky Way. Nothing smooths your way so deliciously from one part of life to the next.
Come on.
Day after day, nothing smooths your way like a Milky Way.
This is the real year-end countdown to wait for. The Hyundai Countdown Clearance Sale. We're ending a big year with a big bang. Choose between a $750 factory cash rebate or 3.5% financing on Elantras. Or get a $1,000 factory cash rebate on the 95 Sonata. Car and driver's choice over Camry and Lumina. Or put nothing down and make no monthly payments for 90 days. Hey, we're dealing on everything. But it ends soon, so if you miss this countdown, you can count yourself out. The countdown is on for huge savings during the Hyundai Countdown Clearance Sale.
Throat needs soothing? Reach for new Celestial Seasoning Soothers. Real fruit juice flavor in all natural herbal throat drops. Not too sweet, not too strong. Sore throat relief that's just right. Celestial Seasoning Soothers.
Spartan School of Aeronautics can train you to be a pilot or quality...
A pilot?
Yes, Spartan has been training aviation professionals in Tulsa, Oklahoma since 1928. Spartan offers training in aviation maintenance, broadcast... What now?
Shouldn't you join the military for something like that?
Only if you want a haircut.
I guess you could say careers are really taking off at Spartan.
Call Spartan School of Aeronautics at 1-800-641-2600 for a brochure. That's 1-800-641-2600.
In the last 2 seasons, this man achieved what every football coach dreams of.
My team won the Super Bowl twice.
But there's only one way you'll get to the game this year, Jimmy. You gotta crash it. It's Comedy Central's second annual Crash the Super Bowl and Freeload Like a Celebrity Sweepstakes. One winner and 5 buddies will help Jimmy get into Joe Robbie Stadium to see the game, freeload at the party, and experience the Super Bowl without all that pesky pressure to win.
The only way I'm going to the game this year is if you take me.
To enter, write your name, age, address, and daytime telephone number on a postcard and mail it to Comedy Central's Crash and Freeload Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 1438, Ridgely, Maryland 21683, or call the telephone number listed in the current issue of Sports Illustrated.
Enter Comedy Central's Crash the Super Bowl and Freeload Like a Celebrity Sweepstakes, and get me to the big game one more time.
This contest is sponsored by Miller Lite and Nike.
Kick off, Coach.
Welcome back to our Monty Python show, and we are going to end the show with Michael Palin and John Cleese in a sketch that can go toe-to-toe with Abbott and Costello's Who's on First anytime.
Right on for an argument. I've told you once.
This has been Comedy Central's Spotlight. Watch a new comedian in the Spotlight every Thursday night at 8. You're watching Comedy Central.
The star of Politically Incorrect, Bill Maher.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, welcome to Politically Incorrect. Thank you. We have a great show. Lynn Snowden, Elizabeth Wurtzel, Candida Royale, and Ariana Huffington. Be good. Thank you. And
Waste your New Year's Day with a whole gaggle of twins.
Now they've got to take the bras off from the front. This is really difficult.
Watch the Pythonathon, 25 years of Monty Python. It all starts Sunday at noon, only at Comedy Central.
Having a cat can do wonders for a person's health and happiness. It can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, helping us lead longer, fuller lives. Well, now you can return the favor by feeding your cat Iams every day. Cats love its taste, and it's more nutritious because its quality ingredients are more digestible. Iams cat food, good for life. From the Iams Company.
Hell is a dark prison filled with lost souls and demons. And how do you escape this damnation? Blast the pink demon right between their beady little eyes.
The best doom for the 64-bit Jaguar.
There are two important questions to ask when choosing a pain reliever. Does it work fast, and how long will the relief last? For minor arthritis, Advil works directly at the site of pain. It's fast, and Advil provides hour after hour of pain relief. In fact, nothing's been proven to last longer than Advil. Next time you have sore muscles, a backache, or minor arthritis pain, remember, nothing's been proven to last longer than Advil. Advanced medicine for pain.
As a little girl, whenever I got sick, my mom always brought me a bowl of chicken soup. Today, when my daughter gets sick, I can give her something more nutritious, Pediasure.
Ask your pediatrician. Great-tasting Pediasure provides more complete, balanced nutrition than old-fashioned home remedies like chicken soup, milkshakes, or gelatin.
I hate it when she gets sick. At least I can be sure she's getting the nutrition she needs with Pediasure.
At a party going since 1859, we toasted decks, alcohols, and old lang syne. When you do it this good, you better throw away the book. When America parties, it comes.
If you'd like to be a member of our studio audience, call 212-512.
Need a quick dose of comedy? Watch fast-paced stand-up clips on Doritos Stand Up. Next.
We had a big holiday party coming up, and I had family and friends coming I hadn't seen since my daughter's christening. I looked in the mirror, and I still looked pregnant. So I decided to call Jenny Craig. All my life, I'd had sisters who were really tall and thin, so it was really nice to finally have the spotlight on me.
This is the last chance to get your first week of Jenny Craig food free when you join our program. Call 1-800-92-JENNY today.
It was the first Christmas with my new daughter and the new me. It was an absolutely wonderful feeling.
How much longer can he last on that battery?
You know, he just doesn't get it. Duracell batteries outlast all other brands. Hey, Larry, sometime today?
Larry Doty for the birdie.
Hooked it. That should cost him a stroke.
Herb.
Okay, I'll get him down.
Herb.
The copper tops them all.
If you've ever loved a comedian enough to stalk him, Comedy Central is going to send you over the edge. Every Thursday night, it's Spotlight. 2 hours of somebody really famous, up close and personal. Watch Spotlight Thursday night from 8 to 10.
Hey, I watch Offsides because it's comedy and football. It's kind of like being at the stadium without the food and the adjective.
Catch Offside with Dom Herrera, Saturday night at 9 here at Comedy Central.
Want a bite, man? I only got 3 left.
Comedy Central salutes 25 years of bankers, politicians, and killer baby carriages with our first ever Pythonathon. 35 hours of every frame of every episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus. Plus, there'll be tawdry memories from members of the group and the U.S. television premiere of 2 classic Python specials. Break out the tea and crumpets and watch the Pythonathon. It all starts Sunday at noon, only at Comedy Central.
Good night, folks. Just a fairy tale.
Get on Prodigy to take the politically incorrect poll. Call today to order Prodigy software with 10 free hours. 1-800-PRODIGY, extension 260. If you haven't already checked out Politically Incorrect with Phil Maher at Comedy Central, you're missing out on a lot of laughs. And if you haven't been in our studio audience, you're missing out on even more.
For tickets to Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher, just call 212-512-8959.
Hey, you're Jimmy Johnson.
Yes, huh?
You won the last 2 Super Bowls. How you getting into this year's big game and all the parties?
I don't know. Crash and preload?
Stay tuned to Comedy Central for details.
As a little girl, whenever I got sick, my mom always brought me a bowl of chicken soup. Today, when my daughter gets sick, I can give her something more nutritious, Pediasure.
Ask your pediatrician. Great-tasting Pediasure provides more complete, balanced nutrition than old-fashioned home remedies like chicken soup, milkshakes, or gelatin.
I hate it when she gets sick. At least I can be sure she's getting the nutrition she needs with Pediasure.
Hell is a dark prison filled with lost souls and demons. And how do you escape this damnation? Blast the pink demons right between their beady little eyes.
The best doom for the 64-bit Jaguar.
Throat needs soothing? Reach for new Celestial Seasoning Soothers. Real fruit juice flavor in all natural herbal throat drops. Not too sweet, not too strong. Sore throat relief that's just right. Celestial Seasoning Soothers.
This New Year's Eve, start your celebrating early with Sinbad.
They think I'm a dentist.
Phil Hartman, and a few of their friends.
What do you think?
And a sneak preview of the New Year's funniest family comedy, House Guest. Rated PG. Then,
3, 2, 1!
be our guest for the #1 comedy of the year. Tim Allen, The Santa Claus, rated PG. Come for House Guests, stay for the Santa Claus. Check newspaper for participating theaters and showtimes.
You know that HBO movie you love so much? The director is right over there by the sculpture. I've just got to meet him.
Man is a legend. Check that. He's a genius in the making.
Excuse me, your last film, it was so gutsy, intense. No one else makes movies like that. That HBO movie really spoke to me.
HBO talked about movies. Movies that matter. HBO makes them, and you don't want to miss them.
Don't tell me you didn't direct that.
I won't.
What do you think, darling? What do you think of that? Who's it by? A quoi? It's fabulous, sweetie.
Yeah, I thought so.
Comedy Central reminds you that it's all in the name, sweetie. It's all in the name.